So first of all, what's your thoughts on the move here?
That's great. Obviously finished my contract at Wigan, and first thought was to come back up to Scotland. And I spoke to Ryan S and he said, "Oh, why don't you come up here for a week? I think the manager's quite keen to get you up here." So did a week, had a look at us, and obviously wanted to sign us. So I was delighted really just to get back into it and get back signed up pretty sharp.
And obviously you mentioned your connection with Ryan there. I mean, how much did what he had to say have a bearing on your decision? I mean, was Caledonian Thistle ever on your radar before that?
I don't know really. Just he obviously spoke. I think they were looking to bring a sort of experienced defender in as a bit of cover. Anybody who could sort of play across the back, and I think Ryan mentioned my name. And obviously, I think the manager knew about us anyway. So he just said, "Oh, he noticed I hadn't played a lot of football in the last sort of couple of years, so he wanted to come and have a look at my fitness and things like that." So came up, did a week, and everything went well. And then got myself signed up.
Had there been other options on the table for you at that point, or were you keeping your kind of options open?
I was keeping everything open really. Like I say, I was wanting to come back up to Scotland, so I had planned to come up here really after speaking to Ryan to do pre-season, and obviously the offer came, so there was nothing really else exciting. So it was a case of ready to go and getting into things, and I enjoyed the training as well. It was all good and a good bunch of lads as well. So just like I say, I was just more keen to get back up to Scotland and be a bit closer to family and things like that.
You talked about not playing for a while. I mean, obviously we know that the wages structure is very different from where you've come from to where you are just now. Was this more of a footballing decision for you rather than a financial one, if you like?
Yeah, the footballing and being a bit closer to family as well. With the last few years, obviously, I got a bit lucky really from Bolton. I was playing at a sign with Wigan, which was I didn't even up routes and things like that, and I made the sort of decision that if I was going to move, it was going to be back up to Scotland, and hopefully that'll get my family settled a bit as well. And yeah, I didn't really want to bounce about too many places down south, and have to uproot the family every now and again. So I'll hopefully get settled now.
Richie Foran, obviously fresh manager, coming from being a stalwart player here. His first season in charge, he certainly seems to be making a lot of positive moves at this early stage. Are you excited to be part of his first season at the helm here?
Yeah, definitely. It was a similar situation I had last year at Wigan with Gary Caldwell coming in. It was his first full season, so there was quite a lot of expectation on him. It'll be similar with Richie. I think he's been really positive in training and things like that, and yeah, it's a good vibe at the rest. Hopefully we can maybe bring in some more players and we'll stand us in good stead for the season. But in the games we've played some really good stuff, I've thought, and we just need to keep it going into the season now.
What's your own personal hopes for this season?
I would just love to get around the team, do well, and hopefully the team will be successful as well, and try and achieve something.